Joe DupaquierHOF, how are you doing, sir?
Doing great.
What do you think is the most important aspect of martial arts training, and what piece of advice would you give the younger karateka in their future?
I'd say the most important aspect of training to me is kumite. Kumite is where it all comes together. We practice various drills in the martial arts, from kata, where we have no opponent, to one-step type of training where we have partners, but we're not engaged in full contact. And then the idea is to bring it all together where you're working a contact drill and not trying to hurt your opponent, but at the same time try to use all your skills, the timing and the distance involved, to wrap that together. And what my advice that I'd give to the younger karateka, or any karateka that's training, is if they look at kumite like a point sparring match, then it's going to take all the fun out of it. It makes it a sport. Where in reality, to me, kumite, the sparring that we do in a tournament, is the beginning of a battle. And we don't finish that battle on the floor because the judges call break, they pull us apart, and they award points. But to me, if I can get an opponent in the corner and get him off balance and get him turned, the judge is going to call break. But in my brain, that's where I start throwing the knee lifts, the elbows, the sweeps, the takedowns, and the finishing moves that we practice in our kata. That's where they would be applied in the real fight. So to me, when you view that in kumite, it stops you from playing the game of tag, which is useless on the street, and it helps you learn to apply your sparring so that the beginning of your sparring, your confrontation, is the setup for the really strong moves that would finish him off.